Stacey Jones runs through the gap.
Andrew Johns gets in.
Gets to within 11 metres of the line. Good strong run from the 5'8". Now Alexander wants it quickly, stepping off the right foot, looks for support, can't offload. 5 tackles gone. Pressure now for the Broncos. Playing it ahead, Alexander diving on it. That's going to be a try. Alexander, quick thinking. The Panthers are in to score.
Yeah, certainly that's going to come into it, and I suppose on that front, you've got to say that Penrith have got more individual match winners than North.
Here's a chance on the wings. Mackay inside Soden. Mackay was plenty of support. Alexander under the post. There's no doubt about it. They can do it just like Canberra. Just when you think you might be gaining an advantage over them, just when you think you've got them where you want them down the other end, they come up from deep. On the MMI replay, Alexander starts it. Great cutout ball, knowing that they had an extra man. No one was going to catch this man. He starts and completes.
That being the case, they should be able to get home.
Here's the field goal. Alexander, long way out. He's got it. Gould is unmoved. Not so his fans. They're ecstatic. Have a look at this. Right down the middle.
Warriors, and the big dummy from Alexander. There's another 4-pointer. Well, he sucked everybody in there. The experience of Greg Alexander.
Madison up to the second row. Here's Tooby. Well, he's not doing well as lock on this occasion. Tooby's on his way through. Now he decides to go for the line and he'll score.
Unbelievable stuff.
Well, you picked it in one, Bill. Peter Jackson slow out of the scrum, not used to the lock forward position. Tuvey capitalised on it, came around the base. In this situation, lock forward covers on the opposite side to where the ball is fed. Jackson slow out of the scrum. Tuvey capitalises. Kevin Walters couldn't get in quickly enough. And Tuvey then with the pace to scoot away. He's going to put it down right beside the post from a scrum, a mistake from Brisbane.
Now, Tuvey's calling it on the left. Decoy runners going off to the right as Tuvey puts a grubbing kick in. Here's a chance for Manly. It's more than a chance. It's the first try. Manly have scored. And it's Craig Innes, the centre.
Oh, they've got to swing it left. They've got 20 players on one.
Well, Menzies is on the right, but Tuvey's done it himself. There just weren't enough Cronulla players back. And Jeff Tuvey does the honours, finishing it off.
Langer. Kevin Walters. Miles. He's been trying to get into everything to get his side started. He has for Kevin Walters. Try. Put it down to Miles. He wouldn't rest till he got this side started. Langer's got the try right under the black dot.
Exciting stuff from Gene Miles there. He is a marvellous player. Play him in the centre, play him in the second row, play him anywhere you like. He's still one of the best footballers in the Australian scene. Now there he goes. Look at him just sort of holding off. Now he gets the pass. He doesn't get the pass away at that point. He does at that stage. Away to Walters. Walters onto Langer. Now that took enormous amount of strength. There was no suggestion that he was tackled.
It's Alan Langer. He holds it. He feigns to kick. Gives it to Gavin Allen. Back to Alan Langer. That's a try. First try of the grand final. Alan Langer. Brilliant stuff. Alan Langer scurries into dummy half. Goes right. Gets off his right foot. Puts the ball down. McCallum asks the question. It's a try. Second try of the grand final for the little man. Well, Alfie Langer scores his second try.
Chris Johns through the gap. Auckland have done their homework.
Langer's kick is meant for Khan. And the Taiwa puts it down, but it's back with Brisbane and they score.
Miracle.
Alan Langer puts it down as easy as you like.
Well, what about this one? Another great kick by Alan Langer. And Khan put the pressure on Taiwa. See, they try and do this all the time. They try and isolate one particular player. On this occasion, it's Taiwa out wide. He can't handle it. Knocked forward there. A fumble that went through Ryan's legs, and Langer finishes it off.
Pretty good work there. The last pass was Kevin Walters coming in. Let's have a look and see if the winger was interfered with before the ball arrived. Well, he got a little bit of a push, but he had a good catch on it to Peter Ryan through the legs. Great work from Kevin Walters, and the kicker's there to score.
Too much defence in the shape of blue jumpers. Another big long pass. Allen straightens up. They come to meet him. He gets it to Langer. He gets it to Langer. And Langer does the job. They said he's the playmaker. Oh, give him a chance. And he's there, the little man.
Well, concerted pressure there from Queensland. Some great play from Steve Jackson, able to get his hands clear of the tackle. Alan Langer backing up on the inside. That's a try that they sorely needed. They didn't look like cracking the New South Wales defence. But one piece of inspiration there from the prop row forward, and that's just about to even the scores up.
Canberra.
Plenty of space out here for them too.
Langer will score himself. Well, Langer. Anything on the ground. Today he is lethal.
Oh, he's a prince, isn't he, with those little kicks through. Canberra was stretched, all of them chasing to the right. Mullins wrong-footed, just a little kick in behind.
Darren Tracy, his first touch of the footy. Now Andrew Johns. Sights a little hole himself. He's close, he reaches out. That's a try to Andrew Johns. Brute strength from the little halfback, and that's a good reward for a great game in his debut match for the Newcastle Knights in first grade. Andrew Johns scores the try, and that should wrap it up for the Knights.
Well, let's have a look at this in the replay. There didn't seem to be a great deal on. Paul Harrigan runs the decoy a little bit early. His timing was off. Watch Andrew Johns here. He comes to the line. There's not a great deal on. Steps with his strength. A low tackle. 2 low tackles from the South defenders. Reaches over. Scores the try.
The Knights again. Glenville stands and offloads. There's a try. Andrew Johns gets in. Newcastle leading 12-6 now.
You'll see here, Glanville goes to blind as we freeze it there. Now this player here, I think it's Andrew Farrer, hasn't reacted. You can see that the player coming in for Newcastle is going to take advantage of the fact that the number 6 was lazy. By the time he'd reacted, Andrew Johns had got through the gap.
As Andrew Johns pushes it along to Matthew, who goes through. He's over the 30-metre line and tries to step Sears. Doesn't succeed. Andrew comes into the game again, puts the kick in. Craigie's there. So too is the winger, Moody. And Moody gets another try. 3 different pronunciations in 3 attempts from Warren. Andrew Johns will score. Never mind about Banderas. Andrew Johns has slammed it over the line.
And you've got to say, against the run of play.
Albert, he will play it 21 metres away. Down the blind, Andrew Johns. Inside for Albert. Albert will score. Albert will score. Newcastle have won the grand final.
They stay on a blind side. Meninga and Belcher. Belcher stepping beautifully. Support on the inside. Stewart gets his second. He'll score next to the post. They confidently kept raiding down a blind side. Well, Belcher and Meninga.
I didn't believe they had enough room to do all the manoeuvres they did on the blind side there. It's a magnificent try, it really is. There's Meninga holding the pass up, giving it to Belcher. He surges through, swerves up his right foot, then off his left, and unloads a long pass back at the inside to Stewart, who'd backed up. And there's a very good try, an excellent try, really.
Stewart sends this one over Green's head. Bouncing away from him towards the touchline and finds it. Oh, what a kick from Ricky Stewart. That's across for Stewart. Stewart found a gap. Stewart to 10 metres out, still going. Stewart, he won't get there, he won't. Got it back inside. Oh, Daly's in there to score. Oh, Canberra, they're too hot, they're too strong.
Stewart throws a little dummy, steps, weaves, goes through the middle. Comes to Green. Green does his level best, gets him with just by the jersey, holds onto him, and then a little pop pass back on the inside to Daly, and Daly's in for a try that looks so simple, so easy.
Stewart on the last tackle, gets it in behind the Mullins. Mullins gets the bounce. Mullins, oh, that is magic. That is classic. Mullins scores.
Great little kick there by Ricky Stewart. Canberra go to the lead, 10 points to 6. Brett Mullins sweating on that little chip, back to the left. Now, is he onside? He certainly is, 2 metres behind Ricky Stewart. And the terrible bounce here for Matthew Ridge, straight into Mullins' arms. And Mullins too quick for the cover of Craig Hancock. Canberra, they're on fire early in the second half. Great kick by Stewart. And Brett Mullins, we saw them do this a few weeks ago. Great play by the Raiders.
Now 5 metres out from the Aussies line. Quick hands there from Ridge for Namu. Then for Jones. Now with it is Kearney. Blackwell's on his outside. Kearney may not need him. He's picked up Jones on the inside. The Warriors double combining. Kearney for Jones. That is a beautiful try.
They're playing great football. They've had all the ball this game. That's why they're in front. But Stephen Kearney's had a magnificent game. Great football from the Kiwis. They just spin it wide. They sense a chance out here. Some good decoys back from the inside. And they just hung off. The Australians hung off Kearney. The defence back on the inside hadn't come across.
Kiwis up by 12. Jones, then for Kearney. A try to finish off would be so sweet. And Kearney's offload to Jones has provided that. Now the champagne corks pop. And the Kiwis, a big win, 28-12.
And how fitting that Stephen Kearney sets it up. He has had an outstanding game, Stephen Kearney, for the New Zealanders tonight.
Back it goes for Jones, who likes to take the line on. Great ball for Smith. Now they go. Jones it is, and the halfback.
The Saints very bunched, needing to stretch here. Jones just in behind the line for himself. The race is on off the post. He's got it. You want to stay alive in 98, a little bit of luck's going to have to come your way. The post will do. Great kick and chase.
Well, yeah, Stacey does it all on his own, and he has the ability to do this. He can step, he can run, and he can also do these great little grubber kicks, and he goes through, regathers by the post. Great try, Stacey.
Yes, and a nice quick play of the ball, and that's what Stacey wants, is his forwards going forward and getting these quick play of the balls on. A little bit of luck on his side there, but you always need a little bit of luck.
Chance here for Auckland. They're in the centre of the ground and they've got plenty of personnel. And here's Jones around the corner. Oh, beautiful, beautiful pass. And Alexander, he gets the try.
Stacey Jones runs through the gap and finds on his outside a one-handed take from Greg Alexander. Beautiful combination between the inside backs.